Hey yo, it's Brandon Lord. Welcome back to Rome to War as the Scipii. We're gonna load up the campaign here and get going, and we'll see where we left off. I believe last time we finished off Pontus in a glorious feat of Roman military strength. We killed the Pontians, and everything is grand, I tell you. We've also landed troops here in Spain, where the Julia are definitely pushing out hard. Sorry, excuse me. And we're trying to get our own foothold here. Because naturally, we want to have a foothold as well. Because we are going to be battling the Julia, as I have said previously. In previous videos. And we're losing a lot of population here, which is fine with me. That means they won't be growing and gaining extra unhappiness. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. But they're all losing population, and they're all huge cities, so... To me, it doesn't matter at all. And Leptis Magna here, not really close to growing yet, but hopefully it will be soon. We got all this territory here. Petra, we need to build our own shrine here, solve culture penalty problems, you know, all that, and put down a low tax rate so it can grow. Got some rebels blockading our port. Not a really big deal. That's only a 2-port network, really, so not really too big a deal to miss out on. And everything else is looking pretty good. We are attacking Salamis here with Cornelius Godvor and Lucius Scipio and Pontius Pilate. No, I don't remember his name. Pontifex Maximus is going to go attack along with Lucius Scipio soon. So, end the turn here and see what's going on. Numidia is going to try to break the siege at Siwa. We'll see what they can do. Ha! And they got their faction leader coming in first. He's age 60. Doesn't have really much going on. This guy, he looks pretty old. Pretty low quality army here, if I do say so myself. But, you know, we'll give them a go. Let's roll. They might be able to do some damage. Probably not too much. Decimus here should be able to handle it. And I'm surprised Decimus hasn't gained any command stars yet. He must not be that great of a commander in general. But whatever. Until he dies, we're going to keep using him as a general because he's got some good general traits, so might as well. And, yeah, move in here.
Hello. Today we are gathered here to do battle. Regrettable, isn't it? But sometimes, you know, life is like that. You have to do something you don't want to do, just because someone is telling you to do it. I didn't want to be here myself, but then my mother told me that I'd better make a reasonable show of it all, so here we go. Today we face the warriors of Numidia. They are brave enemies, but that makes our enmity the sadder. If we win here today, we do far more than just defeat an army. If we win, we take a city from the enemy. We weaken them. We take their riches, their holy places, their lands, their women folk. But the winning, that is for you to do. Are you men enough for the task? The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. We are even matched in numbers, man for man, but that does not tell the whole story. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. The enemy will undoubtedly try to slaughter us at a distance. We must charge home and stop their cowardly plan. I have never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of starting today. So together, we will gain another victory.
Woo!
The portents are bad,
Oh.
my friends, but I do not care. I know that I have brave men at my back, and only the enemy in front of me. Now, you know my reputation and skills, and I tell you, a wall has yet to be made that can keep my army out.
Yeah, boy. Alright, long speech from Decimus there, but not a bad one. The ground here doesn't look too bad. I think we'll just stick here, fire out well on the Legionaries, and take skirmish mode off of Zeachas. And we'll split up our cav here. How do we want to split it up? As we'll take the Roman cav and a couple units of legionary cav over here, and then we'll take the rest of the cav over on the other flank. As such, And we will engage them accordingly. Enemy reinforcements came in. And I think we'll probably just take out this guy with our cavalry. That's probably the smartest deal here. You'll probably do that pretty easily because he doesn't have too many upgrades, I don't think. So we'll send out the cavalry. We'll surround and pound the general. And take him down. Surround, pound, take down. Yeah. We'll do that. And, I don't know. I was thinking about rotating the army there, but we'll wait a sec. And we'll have the cavalry run up there. Because that secondary army is coming in decently fast. And I don't want my guys to be out of position, per se. But I don't want them to be not able to help against the enemy general. So, we're going to surround him here and take him down. And our archers are doing some damage to him as he comes up, which is very nice. That's exactly what we want. And, got a little 5-star pattern going on. And charge in. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Destroy his face. And ruin his life. Oh my. Oh. Dude, friendly fire. Friendly fire. Friendly fire. Friendly fire. Holy cow, guys. Okay. So, enemy king is dead already. Quick charge. Take him out. And we'll rotate the army around to meet the incoming threat. I'm surprised that they're easy to kill because they don't have like a good blacksmith that they can build here, so they can't really get good defense going. So we've defeated their army and lost a lot of Roman cavalry to our own archers, I believe, unless they were just really that good. And we'll reform our guys, move some cavalry over here, move some cavalry over here, and we'll await the army that is incoming, and we will fight them gloriously for the glory of Rome. Yes, it did. Yeah, we took down Numidia. This may be one of the last battles we do with Numidia. I don't really plan on exterminating them, but we need this territory to complete our Mediterranean rim. So, that's why I'm taking it. And, yeah. That's exactly why I'm taking it. We got Praetorian cohorts here. These Praetorian cohorts hardly have a scratch on them. And they're extremely experienced and upgraded and super powerful, awesome sauce. So, they're going to survive. And now they're still forming up their army. We're going to take this little cavalry corps over here, and we're going to hit some of their stuff with it. Because we might as well. And we would do that gloriously. No, the squirt there. We got archers here we can run down. And they also have a unit of Javcav that we can hunt down. And he's kind of squished against the corner, so we may have a good shot at actually taking him out pretty easily here. And we'll try to do that, because why not? And if the archers start to fire on us, we will charge through them. We won't really charge into them and try to kill them. But we'll try to charge into them and take them out accordingly. Okay, they are going to retreat into the corner. And there's my roommate. And we're going to take out some of these archers here. And the Javcav, who are doing a little bit of number on our horsemen, but we're able to take them out. Got to watch the spearmen there, take out the Javcav. Very good, very nice. And we'll move into a more appropriate formation here. And they may come back from routing at some point, but we need to take more precedence in killing off their range units that are still around. So let's do that. Hit into the archers here. They're desert infantry out of position once more. And if we can make them rout, we can chase them out of the field pretty quickly here. If we can rout them very nicely, let's go. Doesn't look like we got them. But we'll move up and hit this unit of archers here. And we should be able to do some good work against them, as they are archers and do not do good against cavalry. If you didn't know that. Bread and Lord lessons. Looks like they're just going to send in their faction heir to die. Suicide? I mean, I guess it works. But we'll swing around them and hit them in the back here. And then we'll also hit them with our legionnaires if need be. And slam in here. Legionnaires should be throwing Pila. And we're getting a lot of... I don't know if we're getting more friendly fire or if we're just losing a lot of men. But we got him surrounded. He's fighting to the death. These guys are taking down the enemy and need to retreat away from these desert infantry that are coming down. So maybe get out of there. Okay, their factionaire is dead. So good work. We've killed both of their generals here. And losing a couple of horsemen getting out of there, but we got out of there. And we'll go up and chase some of these units. There's some archers here we can hit. Also some peasants here we might be able to do some damage against. these guys here. Let's get the peasant window out of here. I guess we'll just move them back for now because there's desert infantry coming in. So we'll retreat just in the nick of time. Maybe lose a couple horsemen getting out, but or they'll fight. I guess we're gonna fight in melee here. We could probably win, so I'll just stick to it. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Well, they should be routing any second, please. Whatever. We'll retreat. We'll retreat. And losing some horsemen that we probably didn't need to there, but that's okay. That's okay. We got plenty of horsemen. They can't really do anything to us as far as infantry goes, and they're gonna run into our infantry and suicide and die. Always cool. These guys are about to hit the archers here. Should be very nice for us. And these archers don't even like see the cavalry. Oh, they're like, oh shoot, the cavalry. Oh man, we're gonna run sideways. We're gonna run perpendicular to them so we get hit. And now they're gonna try to fight in melee combat. A noble cause, but they're gonna give up, of course, because they're archers. Can't really do much to horsemen unless they shoot at the horsemen. But we're gonna try to hit that unit of ranged unitary over there. And Numidian javelin and desert infantry. Oh, they got some archers over there that we need to take out. So we will go do that now. They're shooting at our men, but they're not even doing anything really. Just kind of sad. And these guys are hitting some of these Numidian javelins here, or Numidian spearmen. Not Numidian javelins. Although javelins are a type of spear, that is not the kind of spear that they're using. And they're charging into our Praetorian cohort here with little success, and they lost, of course, because Praetorian cohorts can definitely tear up desert infantry all day, any day. And these cavalry are charging at the enemy ranged troops. Got ranged troops here to take down. This unit will go after this unit. This unit will go after this unit. And we should be able to hunt them down. No problema. And these guys are getting shot. Probably by the archers. There we go. Javelin routing. And those guys are routing. I'm surprised their peasants are still around, honestly. And now we're going to swing around, hit these javelin. Oh, they're just routed. So we don't really need to. And move back these Praetorian cohorts into position. And just kind of slinging jabs at guys that are already dead. Here come the peasants fighting Praetorian cohort. Praetorian cohort versus peasants. They lasted a couple milliseconds, better than I expected. So good work on them. And enemy desert infantry coming in. Oh no, they're gonna kill us, man. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. These Numidians, man. Oh, blah 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 blah. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about this battle, because it's pretty much won already. Just kind of waiting for them to die. And these guys are just getting peppered by archers. The archers are probably just going to finish them off. Besides their shields, desert infantry really don't have very good defenses. They don't really know how to use their defenses, but they do have very good attack for spearmen. So as far as offensive spearmen, they aren't bad. They can definitely do some good damage to cavalry. They're almost as good as, like, say, Triarii as far as hunting down cavalry. But, of course, Triarii have a lot better defense, so they can take hits from cavalry. Much better. So, Triarii are the best spearmen in the game, I believe, in my opinion. They're the best mobile foot spearmen. Phalanx spearmen, of course, there are better phalanx spearmen than Triarii, of course. And those definitely tear up cavalry. But for mobile spearmen, there's not much better than Triarii. And we're hunting down more of them here. Just kind of cutting them down. And there we go. Continue battle. Run down a couple more of them. And call it a day. Trip speed. Trip speed. X battle. They barely killed 100. Victory loves prudence. Well, we were prudent in our victory, so there you go. And we'll take Siwa here. It looks like we're going to have to, well, let's try occupying. We might be able to turn it into a city right away. And it might not be that. Oh, the Bruti have attacked Thrace. That's not good. Okay, come on, rebels. There we go. Sometimes it waits a little bit. But, yeah, that's not too good. The Bruti have attacked Thrace. Ooh, we have the Pontifex Maximus, though. Lucius the Mean. Oh, he's the Mean now? I guess he's mean because he beats up on everybody, but I mean, that's fine. Secondus the Builder. Appius the Mean and Masana. You know. Office of Pontifex Maximus, of course, gives him +5 influence. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. He's ridiculous. He's horrible. Ridiculous. He's miserly. He's not really too much of a good governor, but, you know. With 10 influence, you can't be a horrible governor. Unless you have, like, 6 bajillion minus public order things. And we'll go around building some stuff. We can build a forum here in Kydonia. Thapsus can go ahead and get... turn in the text. Well, we'll raise the games first. Daily games. Why not? And I'll build catapult range. And then they should be ready for an Imperial Palace afterwards. Ankara has grown to a large town. They cannot build a port in Ankara, so we'll just build a large temple of Saturn instead, and we'll be content with that. Build some town watch. Sardis will go ahead and build temple to Saturn. Tingy, 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 ting, 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 ting. Build another temple to Saturn. Saturn, just Saturn, Saturn. We're just ringing around. And another temple to Saturn over here as well. So, things are looking pretty nice. Let's check out Seal here. Yeah, see, we can grow it and without too much problem. So we'll build some garrison troops here to defend, and we'll probably move out as soon as that Governor Palace gets finished, because then they'll probably be decently happy. So that'll be nice for us. And I'll move up the spy, garrison them in the boat, and then once we're ready to move out, yeah, it looks like all the Romans have gone to war with Thrace, unfortunately. Which means we got to get up here and get Byzantium and Tylus if we can. They're probably going to take Biozora. I don't know, if with that army, maybe not, but we got to try to defend. And if we take that soon, we might send that army over there as well. But we really need to take Salamis. And we can't really take too many forces away because they might lose. But I think Placcus Pertinax here is going to actually change his objective, and he's going to move out against the Thracians. And we're going to get the boat over there. And next turn, perhaps, we'll send him out against the Thracians. And we'll move this garrison out and plop Lucius in here so we can retrain everything that Lucius has. And merge some of the guys here so they can retrain everything. Looking good. And next turn, we'll probably swap in the garrison again and try to get like a 20-unit army. And then we'll send it eastward against the Egyptians, the last Egyptian stronghold. Pretty much the last Easterner stronghold, because I don't imagine the Armenians and Parthians really have super much going on. Although they're probably not doing horrible for themselves. Especially if they're able to deflect Pontus, or I guess not go to war with Pontus. Maybe Pontus thought they were beneath them. I don't know. All theory and speculation. But my guess is that the Brutii were sick of them taking out the Germans, which was kind of the Brutii's mission. So they're going to try to take it out themselves. And Spanish don't have too much going on here. So we should be able to hammer them. And we'll try to take out this navy here. If we can take them out. Yes! Killed another Spanish army with our ships. Very cool. And probably won't be able to kill this ship, but it doesn't have an army, so it doesn't really matter. We'll blockade the port. Things looking good there. Should be able to take Corduba without too much trouble, although it's only a large town, so it's not that beneficial. And get our diplomat down here. A couple more turns. Try to get a ceasefire with Numidia. If we can, that'll be very helpful, because then we don't have to worry about them hitting us. And look at our popularity with the people. We're at 9 popularity. That's ridiculous. And as you can see in the current standing with the Senate, it says that we're... It's talking about how the popularity with the people is lowering our popularity with the Senate. So, I mean, that's when it starts kicking in. You'll see our Senate rating slowly go down the longer we wait to attack the other Romans. So, I'm probably going to have to attack the Romans sooner than I wanted to, because they're attacking Thrace, which means that we need to get in there, scoop up some of their territory, and hit them before they can really have a chance to do any good damage to us. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But armies being constructed here currently. We're working on military down here in Sicily. Probably build a big army and send it out to hit the Brutii, perhaps, and go from there. And actually, we'll just place this guy here so I remember that I have an army growing here. And yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do this turn. So we're gonna save it. And that's right, we didn't retrain that. We're just retraining this turn. Things are looking good over here, I guess. Pretty good. Not really any problems. I guess I shouldn't say looking good, I guess. They're doing pretty good. And Thrace is definitely not doing bad for itself, so I think they can probably defend against the Brutii for a while. But we need to take out some of their territory as well, get a foothold. Byzantium especially is very important, as that is the last That's my cutoff point for the meteors or the Mediterranean rim. I'm not gonna take the Black Sea rim because that'd be a little annoying to do. And Senate mission, take Numidia. Well, we could, but I don't think that's the direction we want to go, Senate. So I'm going to ignore you. Even though it is a little dangerous to ignore them at this point, I think we still have enough popularity where they won't really take too much penalty against us. Legion barracks constructed in Lillebaum, and while they're constructing, I guess we can talk about some stuff. A couple days ago, I just saw the new gameplay footage for Rome 2 Total War. I don't know if how much of it was actual gameplay. It was like 50 seconds of kind of cinematic gameplay. I think there's a little bit of gameplay going in there, but it seems like if that's what the game looks like, I'm not sure if my computer's going to be able to handle it, but hopefully they have some good low-quality settings that are decent enough, and we'll see if I can run those and then try to upload those. But, see, my graphics card isn't really the problem. So my processor's a little subpar. That's what I'm worried about. Because I think my graphics card could probably handle it without too much difficulty. But, we'll take some of these Libyan Spearmen help garrison Siwa, because we're kind of in alert mode here. We need to hit Thrace as soon as possible. So we're going to move this guy out, and he's going to go up here. Perhaps we're going to retrain in Sparta. That would probably be the best strategy. Let's start training some units in Sparta as well. I was kind of waiting until they got to a huge city, but we need to kind of train right now. And we'll retrain these guys as well. And we're not going to train a unit of peasants. That's kind of a waste of population. But anyway, Rome 2 seems pretty cool. And I can't wait to try it out next year at some point. I'll definitely get that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to put videos up for that soon. I'm going to go with the 3-month rule at least. I believe in the 3-month rule of not uploading videos of a game that is under 3 months old. So I have to at least, in my mind, I think that makes perfect sense. I'm just going to wait at least 3 months to upload a video of a game that's new, because otherwise it's kind of like spoiling the game for people, you know. But I know there's plenty of people that upload it right away, but I'm going to wait at least. Plus, I want to try a campaign out of my own, try to get a feel of the game before I do I don't like doing blind Let's Plays, so I'll try to get a feel for the game myself. And we'll move Aloysius out here, and we'll kind of decide what we need to do here. We'll grab 3 more units here, and that makes us a full army. Put the Garrus guys back in Jerusalem, and they're pretty happy. So we'll move these guys over here, and it looks like quite a few turns until we can hit Egypt land, probably because of these onagers, but that's okay. We have time. Lucius can chill over here and take these guys out as leisure. Got a little Armenian army moving around here. I don't know if the Armenians are at war with the Egyptians, but if they are, maybe they're having a little triad war here. I know they're at war with Parthian, especially, so they're probably fighting still. But, yeah. And we do have this early legionary cohort here, or this legionary cohort here with some couple good commanders. We can start training some troops in Corinth as well. We do not have a legion barracks yet, but we'll get one soon. And we'll be able to train more legionaries there. We'll be pumping out a lot of troops in southern Greece here as we try to move forward. And we can seize Corduba here. We could attack it right now, but I don't really feel like it. And we'll just see if the Spanish really have anything to counter us with. And try to take Corduba, get a little foothold, maybe go attack Numantia, try to take Numantia sneakily and from the Romans and go out from there. So all that's looking pretty good. Gonna end the turn, and Bruti looks like they took Biozar if you look at the mini-map. Spain wants to ceasefire, but they want us to give up Palma. No, we're not giving up Palma. That is stupid. We'll take a ceasefire if you give up Corduba. I'll take that. Okay. Guess they didn't want to. And yeah, definitely took Biozora there. So that's unfortunate. Bruti have already strengthened their foothold in Greece. So I feel like this is going to be a pretty hard end of the campaign here, but we'll try it. I think we can do it. What do you think, guys? I think we can do it. And Capua here can get some more stables. We're working on the stables here, building lots of advanced troopings as well, so we can move out against the enemies of Rome, which are, ironically, the Romans at this point. Kind of our big threat. And we'll build a lot of Praetorian cohorts over in Messana. And Capua can go ahead and build Praetorian cohorts. Because we're not really in a rush. We might as well build more advanced troops if we can. And just slower pace building Praetorian cavalry, which is our best cavalry available. And Praetorian cohorts over here. We don't have yet the ability to build urban cohorts. And I don't know if I'm going to ever get to that point, really. But you know, if we get ability to build urban cohorts, I'll definitely do it because they're not bad. Although I think Praetorian cohorts are sufficient enough. Praetorian cohorts plus tactics can take out urbans, so not too worried. And now we're going around here constructing some stuff. Lots of stuff to construct nowadays because we're starting to build a lot of cities up, and they're getting more advanced and stuff. So yeah. And Sinope can go ahead and get some better roads. Lots of trade going on in Sinope. It's kind of a trade cornets there with Scythia, Thrace, and Armenia, getting kind of a triple trade going in. Sidon over here can go grab. I guess we can grab an arena. High tax rate, very high tax rate. Cyrene could go ahead and get, let's see, farms, probably the best idea. And Jerusalem could go ahead and get an arena. Put up the tax rate as well. Carlos, you are now you finished proconsul palace, so now you're a large city. Go ahead and build the next temple of Shattern. Memphis, my dear darling Memphis, thou shalt build. Thou shalt build an academy for thy knowledge is sake. Thebes, a great scholarly town that needs a temple to worship the gods properly. And Petra, you've done all you can do, Petra. And next turn we'll move out our army on that boat. And looks like the Bruti are going to try to take some of the German territory that Thrace took. It's complicated to say, but yeah, I got it up. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Thrace can hold on a little bit. It looks like they're probably going to lose Byzantium here before we can really get to it. Actually, you know what? We're not going to let them. I have an idea here. If we build where do I want to do this? I guess if we build a ship here at Numidia, that we can do that now. We can build ships at Numidia. And we send these troops over here. Maybe we'll siege attack with the Brutii, and we'll try to make the Brutii lose. That's going to be our strategy here. And we're going to train some more troops in Pergamum, just in case, you know, when we go to war with the Romans, they may attack Pergamum, because it was a pretty nice target, so we want to have some defenses there. Especially because, you know, if you recall, the Pontics did not have walls at all in Pergamum, which is very odd. I don't know what they were doing there. This is one of the weirdest building strategies I've seen, but whatever. And I'll keep Lucius moving out to the west, or to the east, actually. And there's the Hanging Babylons of Garden, and yeah, I said it wrong on purpose. And it doesn't look like they have too many troops going on here. Move this guy down here. Doesn't look like they have much going on at all. Should be a pretty easy cleanup, but we'll see. Maybe it won't be. And makes me wonder how the Egyptians could conquer all this land but still lose to the Pontics. Because I'd imagine early game they took out all this land by themselves, and then Pontus started hammering them and defeating them. And we'll talk to them in Numidia, see if we can get a ceasefire. They want 17,000. You know what? I'm willing to give up 17,000 at this point. I don't really care that much. Ceasefire with Numidia. And I'll get some trade rights as well. Might as well. And accept the Magnanimous offer. Very cool. And we could probably bribe this town, but I don't really care. And you know what? We might as well. Yeah, we're gonna cancel the trade rights because that'll give them more money. We don't want to give them any money. We're kind of surrounding them. They don't have access to trade with anyone else. And if we don't give them trade rights, they won't get any money from other nations as far as trade goes. So we can kind of stifle them, keep them under our control. That's going to be kind of the goal there. Sounds kind of harsh, but, you know, the Numidians, they did attack us first, I believe. Did they? Yeah, they did. They did attack us first, right. Yeah, they tried to take Thapsus from us. But, okay. Looks like Egypt just gave up on Salamis for no reason. That's okay. Numidia does have a large force there, but it looks like they're just trying to defend. That's fine. And it looks like we still have a shot to get over to Byzantium here. We'll move here. Hopefully we can get here this turn. And it looks like we can. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we'll plop our guys right here. And we'll besiege the settlement as well. And we'll offer our false help. Looks like they got a couple units here. And we have to declare war first, or otherwise then we're not going to be part of the engagement. And we'll break the siege. We don't want to be responsible for the siege. Can't really tell what they got going on in there. It doesn't look like anything too impressive, but hopefully they can defend against the Bruti. And the construction report. Another long one. Ah! Sorry about that, guys. But, you know, that's kind of the end of the game thing. You've got long construction reports. And it just lets us talk about stuff, so. We're actually going to go for urban barracks in Syracuse, so we can get some urban cohorts at some point. That'll be very nice. We'll start pumping out some urbans from there. Permanent urbans. Urbans and Praetorian cavalry. Very nice. And if we ever get Sparta to a huge city, we'll do that there as well. And, yeah, looking pretty good. Big thing I'm worried about, though, is the Julii, because they kind of have free reign, because we're not going to be, like, attacking them at all. And I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to talk to someone real quick. But, what was I even talking about? Oh, yeah, the Julii are going to be our biggest threat because they can hit, like, anywhere. I don't know where they're going to attack. They may attack Capua. They might land in Africa. I'm not sure what they're going to do when we declare it. Because we're probably going to declare war on the Brutii, quite honestly, because we can. But I'm just afraid of what the Julii are going to be up to at that point. But we'll see. Hopefully nothing too bad will happen. We'll move this guy up here. And we'll blockade the port of Byzantium just to be nice. And if we can successfully have the Brutii fail at Byzantium, we'll be able to take out some good stuff. And Thapsus has grown to a huge city, as I surmised they would. And yeah, things are looking pretty good. Pretty good. Enter report, all that jazz. And financial information looking pretty good for ourselves. Julii, again, have a lot of force. But as far as their towns go, they don't really have too many good towns. So I'm not that worried. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting indeed. But we're going to save it. I think we're going to end the turn and see what happens. La 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 la. And Scipii spies. Brutii dies. No. They're not dying close. Why are they dying close? I don't know. And, yeah, things looking okay. Drill Master, no. Drill Master, the trade is horrible. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Plague and Masana again? Again with the plague? You guys are sick. Literally. You're sick. You're just sick people. Ugh. So we're going to get rid of training some units here. And Athens has grown, so that's pretty nice. They can start training some units, and they'll be more happy as well. You can start training some early legionary cohorts. Those won't hurt. I mean, they're not going to be super helpful, especially if they have a lot of legionaries and praetorians and stuff. And Brutii have surpassed us in cash, which is kind of concerning. Halicarnassus is here. We can go ahead and build a maqueta. And we only have 3 buildings built this turn, which is pretty rare. But no complaints here. We do have a lot of very large settlements, though, so the building takes quite a while in those. Although we do have the mausoleum of Halicarnassus helping us out with that. And Cornelius here, I'm not sure what we're going to do with him yet. Tarsus is really sad, so we're going to train a unit here. And we're still training units over here. I guess we'll train some boats after we finish those legionary cohorts, and then we can send out Cornelius to go help against the Brutii. Because I think we can handle the Egyptians by ourselves. Got a couple more turns and we can get over to Seleucia here, which is the settlement in which the last wonder is located. And then while we're here, we might as well take out Susa, because it's a pretty large settlement. And Praskabin the Holy. Kind of cool. Kind of a lot of XP on that unit, though. Kind of scary. But probably because he's been defending so well. And he probably defended against Pontus in that sector. And he's probably the Crusader to that sector in the early game. So, there's all those factors. And now that we have the Plague of Masana, the military production here is going to be a little slowed. That's okay, though. And Brutii are looking like they're moving full tilt against the Thracians. Which does suck. Because I kind of want to take out the Thracians myself. Take out Bilazora, Tylus, and Byzantium. That would have been very nice, because then we could have had a little cornerstone to hit the Brutii with, but now we're kind of competing for that land. And Decimus is almost here, and looks like the Brutii did attack. They have a couple legionary cohorts with decent upgrades. And got some Vila Gladiators as well. And, oh gosh, they don't have much really. They don't have any Bastarnae or anything. Just some Phalanx Pike. They're going to get... I don't think this is going to work. But you never know. You never know. There may be a chance. If for example, the Bruti, if all their siege equipment gets burned and they're not able to get through the walls, there's a chance there. Perhaps their general unit, the Thracian general unit, could go in beast mode and run over all their units. That's also a possibility. Yeah, so we can't count them out. But I think it's pretty unlikely that the Thracians are going to really do much. So, we'll get into the battle here. Friends, Romans, countrymen. And look at, they gave us some siege equipment. So that's actually pretty nice because we kind of steal some of their siege equipment. So that'll give us even higher chances of possible success. Because they do have some nice walls here. And we'll just hit withdraw. And get our guys out of here. And they're going in a logical pattern. Yeah, because they have some pretty good walls. So they might be able to do some good damage against them. And if they try to come over and pick up the siege equipment, they might lose. In fact, are these huge stone walls? I think they are. So, you know what? They're actually going to do pretty good against them. We'll see, though. Looks like they're going to try to hit the gateway with their catapult, though. Fair enough. I don't think one onager is going to kill a huge stone wall. But they got their Phalanx Pikemen guarding this side. And general over here. Got some guys in the center. Kind of a big city to defend with such few units. I wouldn't do that. Personally, that's kind of dumb. Especially if it's a border settlement. Why would you defend it with so few units? That's kind of one flaw of the AI. Because if you're at peace with them, and they're not aggressive towards you, they will just kind of not really build your sector. But yeah, look at... Huge stone walls have artillery instead of arrows, so they just destroy units like this. Look at that. So that's what I think. If we are to lose this, I think this is what will help us lose. I mean, look at that damage they're doing to this unit. Holy cow! But you know, the Thracians are just gonna have to fight in the streets a little bit, and hopefully that'll hurt their morale too. That'll be very nice if it did. I believe the Vila Gladiators can take one hit because they have 2 HP. I think they can take a artillery shot. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I know catapults or onagers can kill any unit in one shot. Ballistas, I'm not too sure about them. And they're definitely onagering. They probably should be using flaming ammo because accuracy doesn't really matter as it's a very big target and you'll be doing more damage. But you know, I'm not the Bruti, so I'm not in a position to say that. And things are looking boring over here. These guys are almost half dead already, which is pretty cool. You know, they're getting hit more. I don't know, but these guys are getting hit by the gateway. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And they don't really have anything defending the walls, unfortunately, so they're not going to be able to do too much with that. And they still have a unit defending against us for some reason. I don't even know where oh, he's right there. Okay. And, you know what's interesting? They're kind of running halfway out of the zone. What happens if we, like, stop them routing here? Is half the unit going to still be outside of the zone? Like, what about this unit? What if we stop them? I guess they're just going to chill there. What? What was that? Oh, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, they're running out. Stop. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. That's hilarious. Oh, you see it here, folks. Oh. Do it again. Oh, we got too late. Dang it. Oh, well. Oh, we can still get this unit over here. Do it, do it, do it. Stop, stop routing. Whee! I guess that makes sense because they have to have a way for them to get in the battlefield. Otherwise, it'd be kind of cheating. But, that's interesting that they just kind of fly up. Just not a very subtle way of getting them back on the battlefield. Yeah, I guess live and learn. I never really tried to do that. Just kind of thought of that now. Kind of funny. And our army has indeed routed. That is kind of the goal. And the balance bar says that we're going to win, unfortunately. And again, one of the few times that I'll say unfortunately. While we're waiting for the Bruti to attack, I guess we can converse. So how's it going today, guys? It is October 14th. And that means really nothing to me in particular. These guys get hit with very nice. And yeah, it's been pretty nice out for me. If you recall from me talking about the weather before, I do like. Is that unit glitching? Whatever. I do like rainy weather and stormy weather, so I'm always happier when there's that kind of weather on the field. Look at this dramatic zoom. See, my old computer would be like, if I was trying to do that, but this computer can do that fine. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Well, oh shoot, I clicked before I got it over here. Let's do it from over here. I'm curious. See what it looks like from over here. Let's do it. Ah, we're gonna hit the trees. Ah, ooh, ah. Look at that beauty, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So the Bruti are getting inside, but still trying to catapult over here, or onager over here, I guess, because there are onagers in this game. But yeah, they're pretty much catapults. And they got down to 50% health, but I don't know how much ammo they have left. Probably not too much. So they're probably not even going to finish it. And damaging buildings doesn't help you unless you actually destroy them. Although, I guess damaging walls does weaken them and sometimes make them impassable to troops, even if you don't completely kill them. But that's just the thing. And, yeah. Not too much to say. It's a huge city, and there's very little troops on the field, actually. So, not too much going on. And Thrace is trying to defend here with their horsemen. I guess that works. Works fine. And I guess their onagers are out of ammo, so they're going to try to come in here with their siege tower. Look at that damage. It's taken so much damage from that artillery. Too bad it didn't actually kill the siege tower. And look at that. Getting smashed with artillery. Getting smashed. Smashed. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. And they're getting up on the hill here. On the hill, yeah, on the siege tower. And siege tower's taking damage. Oh, they're shooting at the siege tower. I don't know how much damage they're going to be able to do. Yeah, definitely not enough. But, interesting thought. And these guys are getting shot by more artillery. So they're taking a lot of damage from artillery here. So that's pretty good. And taking the walls. And we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're going to come down here. Perhaps the Thracians are going to try to stop them here with their cavalry. Although this is not a very advantageous situation for their cavalry to fight them in, as they do not get any charge bonus. If I was the Thracians, I would just defend the town center, to be honest. I'd probably still lose, but, you know, at least I have somewhat of a shot. And it looks like they're going to charge into their general unit here. The general unit is going to display their power of Pila, and it looks like this unit's about to rout. There we go. There we go. That's not what we need. We need the Thracians to win. Come on, guys. I mean, I can defeat the Bruti, probably, with this army that ran away, but... And these guys need to be facing the right way, because otherwise they're just going to hit in the side, and they're going to shot with Pila as well. So they should probably work on that. Yeah. We'll see what the Bruti Legionaries do. Bruti Legionaries. That sounds like a fun word to say. Hey, you know what? Maybe they'll run out of time limit too. Oh, kill their general! Kill their general! He's right there. They're just gonna walk in. What a dumb Thracian commander. The Thracian commander is stupid. Stupider than I've seen, at least. Holy cow. Okay, there we go. Defend the town center here. You can do that. These two units can fend off these Velite gladiators. That's a step in the right direction. Looks like they're winning. Perhaps. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Very close. Oh, they got him. Okay, good. So we took out the Velite gladiators there. And, yeah, things are looking up a little bit for them. Although, in regards to what, I guess, I don't know. That's 1 unit out of 6 that they have to kill, and Velite gladiators really aren't as defensive as, say, this legionary cohort here, who is the general. So, good luck. Good luck taking out this unit. Although, if they do take out this unit, they have a pretty good shot, I would say. 2 Falxmen, about 10 cavalry, see if they can do any damage. And they'll probably charge in their general as well. Boom! I don't think they even killed a guy. Okay, they killed 2. Guess they're distracting them. Oh, they killed about 4. Not bad. Oh, yeah, look at that. Doing pretty good for injured units. And, oh, boom. General charging in. Doing some good damage. They have a shot to kill this unit here. General's doing some good damage. Oh, he's doing some really good damage. Look at him go. Go, General. Go, General. Go, General. Go, General. Oh, he's taking too many casualties, though. Can't take so many casualties, man. You gotta cycle charge. Cycle charge. Cycle charge. Yeah, he doesn't know what cycle charging is, apparently. And look at this one valiant horseman fighting off the Bruti by himself. Look at him. Let him go. Oh, he died. That valiant horseman. Oh, he died. And now it's just the General versus this Bruti unit. General is not doing bad. Although he's losing quite a few men. He's lost maybe 20 units. But he's about to defeat this cohort here. And, oh, got some phalanx pikemen help. Yeah! Yeah! So they've killed one army. Although they've lost over half their general unit. And, most of their enemies. So, yeah. I'm going to give them a 2% chance of success here. So, I mean, I'm positive. Oh, why would you charge outside of the town center? What are you doing? Of course you're going to lose. Oh, whatever. You're not going to stop them with phalanx pikemen like that. Oh, you're going to charge them with peltas? That's going to work great. That's going to work great. Killed like one legionary cohort there. 2. Can we kill a 3rd? Yes, we killed a 3rd. So, it looks like the Bruti have taken the settlement. Unfortunately. Narrowly won the battle. They did kill a lot of them, though. So, I'll give them that. But, did lose the battle, unfortunately. What can you say? Oh, well. Guess things aren't just going to go our way as easily. So, Armenia talking to Egypt, maybe trying to forge an alliance against us. Thrace wants this ceasefire. Actually, we're going to accept it. Because now that they don't have any settlements that we really want, we'll make peace, get their map info, see what they're at. They're not doing too bad for themselves. Look at that territory. They're doing pretty good territory-wise. And we're actually going to try to help out the Thracians, perhaps, and take out the Bruti with Thracian help. Thracian allies. Come on, bro. You know, I didn't. My last Rome Total War LP was on the Thracians, so we can be friends, right? Why can't we be friends? And, yeah. And 5 more turns until Thapsus becomes a huge city. So very cool. Building some stuff over here. And Ankara. Sardisa. Can build the farmer. Is an open up and up and up. Can build the wap up up up. With the doop 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 doop. And the shoopa doop doop. Boop noop. And the jum-num-num-num. And the lum-num. And Serene can build a bean. I don't know what I'm saying. What am I? Have I lost? I think I've officially lost it. I mean, okay. So, I know I've asked you this before, but do any of you know any psychiatrists or head shrinks? You know, because we might need some over here. Might need some. There's Crazy Boy. Not sure what that Egyptian commander is going to do to us. I mean, if he wants to try to take settlements back, that's fine. You can try. And pop out Decimus here. He'll go retrain next turn. And we'll build some units in here as well. Keep building some units. Build that unit. And actually, that'll take 2 turns. Why don't we just build a normal legionary cohort? That would probably work better. We'll move him in here. He'll get retrained up. And we'll also build some units over here in Corinth. Corinth will start building some Praetorian cohorts. And we'll start building armies for Tetris, Muse, and Quintus Scipio, who are still very young and very promising commanders. So I want them to get in the field as soon as possible. Indeed. And again, Decimus Scipio here is going to go retrain next turn. And still with 0 command. What a wimp. What a wimp. What a weenie McWeen. And in fact, which one should we take? I don't know. I guess we'll take Quintus. And see if we can get a mercenary captain. No? Okay. Doesn't look like a great mercenary captain. But got a nice little army going already. And let's see. With all these units in here, how big is this? How good is this army? It's actually not looking too bad. So, I mean, we might be able to send this guy out pretty quickly here. Might actually be able to counterattack the Bruti quicker than I thought. And of course, our first two targets here will be Thermon and Larissa, as they are huge cities and lightly defended. So we should be able to hit them. And I think we'll actually probably attack Byzantium with this army here, because they don't have much going on in Byzantium. So we might have a shot at taking Byzantium. Of course, we got to move quickly. And we're going to put Pertinax over here, and he's going to hit Thessalonica. So we're going to attack Thessalonica, Larissa, Thermon, and Byzantium all at once. And chances are we'll get maybe 2 or 3 out of the 4. And that's not bad odds at all. Some of the guys are going to be suicidal, yes. But some of them are not. And some of them will actually succeed. And you know what? I don't feel like taking this settlement anymore. If we're going to war, we're going to go to war. And we're going to go up here and we're going to attack Numantia right away. We're just going to go straight for Numantia. If we take Numantia, we have a good shot at fighting off the rest of the Julii here. And maybe they'll... Seeing as we're going to put the offensive on them with this small army here, maybe they won't attack us in our key settlements. That's kind of the hope. And hopefully Masana will stop with the plague. Stupid Masana. I don't know what they're doing. And we'll keep building troops here. That's probably enough Praetorian cohorts, or, Praetorian cavalry. We can build some more melee units. We've got plenty of cavalry in this army. We already got 5 units, so. Plus the general, so. We don't really need too much more, especially in a Roman army. But that's all we're going to do today, guys. And next time, the Civil War begins. And we will see who is the better Romans. Who will be the stronger? Who will lead the sons of Mars to reclaim